Welcome back for episode 2. I'm surprised you joined me again. No, only kidding. So in episode 2, we're going to talk about diagramming and how to utilize smart shapes to sort of enable that transition from drawing tools into sort of more components and widgets that you can use later on and you can take care of. So we could have a board prepped here and sending that board, but we're just going to use a new board in this situation. And diagramming on interactive displays typically comes about, we hear from customers in engineering teams or teams that want to map out a service diagram or how some infrastructure works, and they want to communicate that to another party, or they want to collaborate on that to make improvements to it. So it is really about expressing the thoughts in your head visually on a canvas so other people can consume that information. It saves a lot of time. The alternative is you do it in a board, you prep it for a sort of a meeting, and then you have a meeting and then you review that, maybe collect feedback, etc. So that's a much more granular way of doing it, and this is a much more collaborative way. If you have a colleague standing right here or someone dialing in, you can just quickly visually think out about this and collaborate. So diagramming, we can obviously start with just drawing and creating shapes visually using the pen. And again, I might just up this thickness so you can see it a little bit better. Probably better. And here we can say login. And then we're going to go to a password or say SSO. Or maybe forgot password. And then we're visually showcasing this flow, and I understand the login flow isn't the most complex flow there is. And so we can visually communicate that. And that is really good for one-on-one sparring where you're just talking about something. But if you want that to exist beyond the meeting, and you want to actually create an asset that you can take back to the team, you can turn on Smart Shapes. So within the pen tool, you can turn on the Smart Shape object. And then what this will do is it will create shapes. You have to think about this a little bit differently. You could see before I was creating an arrow in the shape as I was creating a linear process. But if you really want to connect arrows, you need two shapes to existing already. So we have a password here. And so then we're going to go to the dashboard. So again, I'm going to play the thickness. It uses a different stroke width. So let me just delete this. And then you can see that turned into a shape itself. And then by drawing the shape first, what we can do is we can draw an arrow. And that should have connected to this shape. And then while typing isn't ideal, we can type in here. Dashboard. And then change the formatting, just like we do in normal Miro. Folded, maybe the dashboard. And then we have a widget that can be utilized better from the laptop later. And we can create an asset. And so that'll allow us, so if a user say, then they have maybe a condition, hopefully creates the condition, and then we want to draw the arrow to that condition. I missed a little bit because my open wasn't perfect for drawing. You can just drag that arrow in there and make that. And then say, from that condition, we go to another rectangle, and again, or from this condition, we go to something else. We can create that sort of mapping and diagramming that uses the pen tool, but converts it into objects so you can future use on your laptop. So it's a really nice sort of interaction, and it adds that value beyond what a whiteboard would add to create content that lives much longer. So there we go. That's diagramming in a nutshell. It's one of our big use cases for interactive displays. And if I had someone else here, we can see how we can collaborate at Spar on this diagram. Though pretty simple login to dashboard flow, nothing exactly rocket science. But luckily, all of our engineering teams that we have around the world using Miro are actually doing rocket science. Anyhow, I'm getting off track. Thank you very much for watching episode 2. In the next episode, we're going to probably look at some sort of workshop or collaboration within a team in an office space. And we're going to use an Android device for that. Thank you very much. Bye.